Why is India the vegetarian capital of the world? With around 30% of its population choosing to follow a vegetarian diet, India proudly holds the title of the country with the largest vegetarian population. This unique dietary choice is deeply rooted in cultural, religious, and historical traditions. For many Indians, vegetarianism is influenced by Hindu beliefs, which promote compassion towards animals and advocate for nonviolence. Other religions like Jainism and Buddhism also emphasize vegetarianism, encouraging followers to avoid harm to living beings. The diversity of regional cuisines in India showcases a vibrant array of plant-based dishes, from spicy lentil curries to fragrant vegetable biryanis. These meals highlight how delicious and varied vegetarian food can be. Additionally, the growing awareness of health benefits associated with vegetarian diets, such as lower risks of heart disease and better digestive health, is further encouraging many people around the world to explore vegetarianism. This cultural phenomenon not only shapes Indian society, but also offers valuable lessons on health and sustainability for everyone. Did Vincent Price make the right call on Thriller? When Vincent Price agreed to lend his iconic voice to Michael Jackson's legendary song Thriller, he faced a pivotal choice: accept a flat fee of $20,000 or negotiate for a share of the album's profits. Price, known for his chilling role in horror films, opted for the flat fee, perhaps valuing immediate compensation over the potential windfall of album royalties. At the time, Jackson was still climbing the charts, but few could foresee the monumental success that Thriller would achieve, becoming the best-selling album of all time. Had Price chosen to take a cut of the profits, he could have made millions. This decision has sparked debates about risk versus reward in the entertainment industry. Would you have chosen differently if you were in his shoes? Let's uncover the truth about, have you heard of the mysterious Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, famously known as the Devil's Bible, is one of the largest and most captivating medieval manuscripts ever discovered. Originating from the Czech Republic, this incredible book stretches nearly 3 feet in length and weighs an astonishing 165 pounds. The origins of its creation remain shrouded in legend. Some stories suggest it was written by a single monk in a single night, supposedly with the devil's assistance, which lends itself to its ominous nickname. Not only does this tome contain the complete Bible, but it also houses various historical documents, medical texts, and a striking full-page illustration of the devil himself. This eclectic mix of subjects makes the Codex a truly remarkable artifact of the Middle Ages. Scholars continue to delve into its mysteries, pondering the purpose behind such an immense undertaking and the messages it might hold. Despite enduring fires, wars, and countless challenges, the Codex Gigas remains a powerful symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the past. What secrets could it still reveal? Did you know that the Sahara is full of life? It's hard to imagine that such an arid landscape, characterized by relentless heat and endless dunes, hosts over 500 species of plants. The Sahara Desert, often seen as a barren wasteland, showcases nature's resilience in the face of adversity. Many plants have evolved remarkable adaptations to cope with the harsh conditions. For instance, the date palm thrives by storing water in its thick trunk, while various succulents have fleshy leaves designed to capture and conserve moisture. Others develop extensive root systems that reach deep into the ground, seeking out hidden reservoirs of water. Furthermore, some plants feature waxy coatings on their leaves, reducing water loss by limiting evaporation. This diverse plant life not only supports the survival of numerous animal species by providing food and shelter, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining soil health, preventing erosion in this unforgiving environment. So next time you think of the Sahara, remember that it's not just a sea of sand, but a vibrant ecosystem showcasing the wonders of adaptation and survival. Did you know saliva boils at a surprising temperature? Researchers have discovered that human saliva has a boiling point that's 3 times higher than water. While we usually think of saliva as just moisture in our mouths, it plays a crucial role in digestion and overall health. Saliva is not just plain water, it's a complex mixture containing enzymes, electrolytes, and proteins. When heated, its unique composition raises its boiling point significantly. This fascinating property means that saliva can survive in higher temperature conditions before it evaporates, which might be important for some biological processes. This remarkable feature helps explain how our bodies adapt and maintain functionality even in extreme environments. So the next time you think about saliva, consider all these amazing characteristics and how they contribute to our health. Is it really true that Gollum changed in The Hobbit? The original edition of J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved novel presented Gollum quite differently. In the first version, Gollum was more of a quirky character who offered the One Ring as a prize during his riddle game with Bilbo Baggins. This playful aspect of Gollum's personality showcases a lighter tone that contrasts sharply with the sinister character we see in The Lord of the Rings. However, Tolkien later revised Gollum's portrayal to fit the darker, more complex themes that permeate his epic sequel. This transformation not only made Gollum a more menacing character, but also deepened the moral struggles in the story, highlighting the corrupting influence of the ring. Fans of Middle-earth often ponder how this shift changed the dynamics of the tale, revealing the evolution of Tolkien's vision from whimsy to a profound exploration of good versus evil. You won't believe this about Garbo's wartime deception. Juan Pujol Garcia, better known by his codename Garbo, was a fascinating Spanish double agent during World War II. His remarkable story revolves around how he cleverly misled the Germans when he initially worked for them. Recruited by British MI5, Garbo created a web of false intelligence that convinced the Nazis the Allied forces would invade Pas-de-Calais, rather than the actual spot of Normandy. This shrewd misdirection was crucial for the success of the D-Day invasion, which ultimately changed the course of the war. Garbo's deception was so convincing that the Germans awarded him the Iron Cross, a prestigious military honor, entirely unaware he was secretly serving the Allies. His legacy as a master of espionage reminds us how intelligence and cunning can turn the tide of history. Believe it or not, ants farm aphids just like us. This fascinating behavior reveals a unique form of agriculture in the insect world. Certain ant species, such as the redwood ant, cultivate aphids by protecting them from predators like ladybugs. In return for their protection, the aphids produce honeydew, a sweet substance that the ants absolutely love to eat. This symbiotic relationship is a prime example of teamwork in nature. While the aphids provide nourishment, the ants ensure their safety and transport them to the best feeding spots. Some ants even build tiny shelters for their aphids, showing just how much they value their tiny livestock. This clever arrangement not only highlights the ants' resourcefulness, but also showcases the complex interactions between species and ecosystems. Who knew that such miniature farmers existed right under our noses? Hard to believe, but Selena Gomez named her kidney. The popular American singer revealed that she affectionately calls her kidney Fred after Fred Armisen, the comedic mastermind behind her beloved show, Portlandia. This unique connection highlights how humor and friendship can bloom even in tough times. In 2017, Selena faced a serious health challenge as she battled lupus, an autoimmune disease that can attack the body's organs. To save her life, her close friend Francia Raisa stepped up and donated one of her kidneys to Selena, showcasing the power of true friendship. During a heartfelt interview, Selena explained that naming her kidney after Fred is a way of bringing light to a challenging situation, blending laughter with life-saving efforts. This quirky name adds a humorous touch to a serious story, reminding fans that even in difficult times, joy and connection can shine through. Isn't it inspiring how friends can support each other? Did you know Apollo's moon landing cost over $150 billion? When NASA's Apollo program made history by landing the first humans on the moon, it didn't come cheap. The total price tag in 1973 was about $25.4 billion, which, when adjusted for inflation, leaps to a staggering $150 billion today. This massive investment reflects the ambition and technological innovation of the time. The Apollo missions weren't just about exploring new frontiers. They also spurred advancements in science and engineering that we benefit from today. Think about it. From food preservation to computer technology, many innovations stemmed from solving the challenges of lunar exploration. Despite being one of the most expensive undertakings in U.S. history, Apollo ignited a passion for space exploration that continues to inspire new generations. So the big question remains, was it worth it? Did you know many women would say I do again? A recent survey revealed that 50% of American women expressed they would choose to marry the same man again. This statistic gives us a fascinating glimpse into modern relationships, showcasing how many women feel satisfied with their partners. It suggests that many men are successfully meeting their partner's expectations and perhaps excelling in traits like support, kindness, and humor. The dynamics of relationships can evolve over time, and this willingness to marry the same person again highlights a strong connection and appreciation that goes beyond initial romance. Trust, compatibility, and shared values often form the foundation for these decisions. Plus, it makes you wonder what experiences couples share that reinforce their commitment. It's intriguing to think about how love evolves and deepens through life's ups and downs. So what qualities do you think are vital for a lasting relationship? It's clear that many women recognize and value these qualities in their significant others. What if I told you about the world's largest swimming pool? This remarkable oasis is located at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Algarrobo, Chile, stretching an astonishing 113 meters, roughly the length of 10 football fields. Imagine a shimmering expanse of water containing over 66 million gallons of crystal clear seawater. This incredible pool isn't just impressive for its size. It boasts a vibrant blue color that sparkles under the sun, creating a slice of paradise. Tourists flock to this site, eager to paddle around or partake in various activities like kayaking and sailing. Completed in 2006, this engineering marvel has captivated visitors from around the globe, all curious to witness such a unique blend of human creativity and natural beauty. Its innovative design ensures calm swimming conditions, even with the ocean nearby. Whether you're diving into the inviting water or lounging poolside, the sheer scale and beauty of this aquatic wonder will undoubtedly leave you in awe. Why settle for ordinary when you can explore this extraordinary masterpiece? Have you heard how smart ravens really are? These remarkable birds, members of the corvid family, are famous for their intelligence and adaptability. In captivity, ravens can mimic human speech, demonstrating their ability to learn and reproduce the words and sounds they encounter daily. This vocal mimicry not only highlights their cognitive prowess, but also reveals the depth of their communication skills. In the wild, ravens engage in complex social interactions, solving problems collaboratively and communicating with each other in sophisticated ways. Their vocalizations include a variety of calls and sounds, each with specific meanings, allowing them to convey information about food sources, dangers, or social relationships. This impressive communicative ability challenges our understanding of avian intelligence, showing that these creatures are not just simple birds, but highly skilled and adaptable beings capable of profound interactions. Here's something incredible about Sandwich, Massachusetts. This charming city located on Cape Cod brings a unique twist to its law enforcement with a police department humorously named after its own town. Imagine living in a place where your local police are literally the Sandwich Police Department. This adds a layer of community pride and identity that's hard to match. Founded in the 17th century, Sandwich is one of the oldest towns in Massachusetts, boasting rich history and beautiful landscapes. Visitors can explore the picturesque Sandwich Boardwalk or visit the Sandwich Glass Museum to learn about the town's glassmaking heritage. The town is packed with friendly locals who enjoy sharing its quirky charm and inviting atmosphere. You might even see a Sandwich police officer patrolling while you enjoy a delicious lunch from a local eatery. How cool is that? Sandwich certainly stands out on the map of Massachusetts. How do wolves communicate across long distances? Wolves have a fascinating way of talking to each other. They use howls as their main form of communication, and these powerful sounds can travel several kilometers through forests and fields. When a wolf howls, it not only lets nearby pack members know its location, but also signals to faraway wolves. This is especially important for coordination during hunts or establishing territory. Each howl can carry varying meanings depending on its pitch and length, almost like a unique language. Scientists believe howling strengthens social bonds among pack members and can even deter rivals. Imagine standing in a quiet forest and hearing a wolf's call echoing in the night. It's a reminder of how connected these animals are to one another and their surroundings. Isn't it incredible that a simple sound can mean so much in the wild? Is it really true that food safety is crucial? Properly preparing, storing, and cooking food is vital for preventing foodborne illnesses, which can make you seriously sick. Every year, millions of people fall ill due to bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria, often found in contaminated food. To reduce these risks, always wash your hands before and after handling food. Cooking food to the right temperature can kill harmful bacteria. For example, ground meats should reach at least 160 degrees to be safe. Storing food correctly is just as important. Keep perishable items in the fridge to slow bacterial growth, and remember to never leave food out for more than 2 hours. By mastering safe food handling practices, you not only protect yourself, but also help keep your family and friends healthy. So how do you ensure your meals are not just delicious, but also safe? Prepare to be amazed by Count Von Count's origins. This beloved character from Sesame Street draws inspiration from European folklore, where vampires are often depicted as having a peculiar obsession with numbers. In various stories, these mythical creatures were believed to count everything in sight, from grains of sand to stars in the sky. This quirky trait led the show's creators to develop Count Von Count as a fun way to teach children about numbers and counting. His iconic laugh and catchy phrases like 1, 2, 3 make math entertaining and engaging for young viewers. The Count embodies the whimsical spirit of Sesame Street while also showcasing a playful nod to the fascinating lore surrounding vampires. By blending education with entertainment, the Count not only helps kids learn basic math skills, but also introduces them to rich cultural narratives. Isn't it intriguing how a character designed for fun can also connect with timeless tales of folklore? Here's a wild fact about the Dutch East India Company. This remarkable company was the largest in the world during the 1720s, controlling a staggering half of global trade. Imagine that! With a valuation around $8 trillion, it overshadowed today's tech giants like Apple, which recently hit $3 trillion. Founded in 1602, the Dutch East India Company, or VOC, played a crucial role in the spice trade, enhancing the economic power of the Netherlands while reshaping global commerce. It established trade routes and settlements across Asia, from Indonesia to India. The impact was so extensive that it influenced cultures and economies worldwide. Yet despite its dominance, the company gradually declined due to mismanagement and competition. By the late 18th century, it vanished from the scene, leaving behind a legacy of both trade innovation and controversy. How did such a powerful entity fade into history? Why exactly does the water bear defy nature's laws? Tardigrades, affectionately known as water bears, astonish scientists with their extraordinary resilience. These minuscule creatures, measuring only 0.5 millimeters, can endure conditions that would obliterate most life forms. They withstand intense heat, freezing temperatures close to absolute zero, and an absence of water. When faced with such extremes, tardigrades enter a remarkable state called tun, where they curl up into a cryptobiotic ball. This process allows them to halt all metabolic activities and lose nearly all of their body water. In this suspended state, they can survive for decades, only to revive once conditions improve and water becomes available. In 2007, they made history as the first animals to endure the harsh vacuum of space, a feat that has spurred scientific interest in their potential applications in long-term space travel, cryopreservation techniques, and even cancer resistance. By studying these remarkable organisms, researchers are unlocking the secrets of biological resilience, ultimately redefining our understanding of life itself. Could these tiny water bears hold the key to surviving the extremes of the universe? Believe it or not, here's a lift with history. The Santa Justa elevator in Lisbon is not just any ordinary elevator. It's a stunning achievement of 19th century engineering. Designed by Raoul Meunier du Penseur, who learned from the famous engineer Gustav Eiffel. This elevator showcases intricate wrought iron designs that attract both locals and tourists alike. It connects the steep Barro Alto neighborhood with the Baixa district, making it a practical solution for those climbing the city's hills. But it's not just about functionality. This elevator is a piece of art, standing tall at about 148 feet and offering fantastic views of the city's skyline. When you step inside, you're transported back in time, surrounded by its beautifully crafted metalwork. Its purpose goes beyond merely moving people. It's a symbol of architectural innovation and a reflection of Lisbon's rich history. So if you ever find yourself in the city, don't miss the chance to ride this unique lift and soak in the sights. What a way to experience the charm of Lisbon. Believe it or not, balloon bombs targeted the USA. During World War II, Japan came up with a surprising strategy to attack the United States. They launched massive balloon bombs into the sky. Utilizing the Pacific air currents, they sent around 9,000 of these large balloons, hoping that atmospheric winds would carry them across the ocean. Each balloon was often filled with incendiary devices designed to start fires or inflict damage on American cities and forests. Surprisingly, about 1,000 of these balloons actually made it to U.S. soil. This unique method aimed to create fear and chaos, showcasing how innovation can emerge even in wartime. Unfortunately for Japan, the balloons caused limited damage, with most falling into remote areas. Still, this unusual tactic proved that creativity can sometimes take flight in unexpected ways. Imagine how different history might have been if these balloon bombs had caused significant destruction. Did you know that doing nothing can be a job? Shoji Morimoto has turned this intriguing idea into a thriving business in Tokyo. Instead of the usual hustle and bustle, Morimoto offers his services as a neutral companion, allowing clients to simply enjoy their time with him. People hire him to accompany them during casual outings like sipping coffee or attending social events. And surprisingly, he has built a successful career around it. Imagine getting paid around $80,000 a year just for being there, listening, and sharing moments without the pressure of conversation. His clients are often seeking companionship without the need for deep discussions, making Morimoto's presence comforting and enjoyable. This unique approach to companionship challenges our perceptions of productivity and social interaction. Could we all benefit from a little more doing nothing in our lives? Who knows, it might just lead to new connections and experiences. You might be shocked to learn that Baikal is ancient. Lake Baikal, nestled in the heart of Siberia, Russia, is not only the world's deepest freshwater lake, but also the oldest, boasting a staggering age of 26 million years. This incredible age means that Baikal has witnessed countless changes on Earth, outliving most civilizations. It plunges to a depth of about 1,742 meters, which is deeper than the height of the Empire State Building. What makes Baikal even more fascinating is its unique ecosystem. It hosts over 1,700 species of plants and animals, with many that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Among these is the Baikal seal, the world's only freshwater seal species. The lake's pristine waters are remarkably clear, allowing visibility down to around 40 meters, offering breathtaking views of the underwater world. Surrounded by stunning mountains and lush landscapes, Lake Baikal attracts visitors worldwide. Adventurers can kayak its expansive waters, while nature enthusiasts can revel in its rich biodiversity. A visit to this natural wonder reveals not only the Earth's ancient history, but also the incredible beauty of nature. Guess what really drives our fascination with stars? Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? It's astonishing to think about, but estimates suggest there are around 1 septillion stars. Yes, that's a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To help you visualize this colossal number, consider our own Milky Way galaxy, which contains between 100 and 400 billion stars. But that's just a fraction of the total. Scientists believe there might be trillions of galaxies scattered throughout the cosmos. Now picture a beach and the countless grains of sand it holds. That number multiplied by an incomprehensible amount brings you to the astonishing star count above us. Each of these stars could potentially host its own solar system, and some may even support life. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, remember that you're viewing only a minuscule portion of a vast, dazzling universe filled with far more stars than we could ever truly fathom. What wonders might those distant suns hold? Could mistakes actually inspire pride in people? Harvaya made a significant mistake, but rather than facing criticism, the community felt a sense of pride. This fascinating twist highlights a complex relationship between error and public perception. Often, when someone in charge of a large system makes a blunder, it can lead to disappointment. However, in Harvaya's case, the mistake became a rallying point for the people. They saw it as a testament to the human experience, where imperfections are part of the journey. It also showcased their unity and resilience, emphasizing that learning from errors can drive improvement and innovation. Managing large-scale operations is no easy feat, and mistakes can sometimes offer valuable lessons that lead to better practices in the future. Instead of shying away from failures, communities like Harvaya prove that embracing them can strengthen bonds and inspire positive change. So the next time a mistake happens, consider how it might just be the spark that ignites pride and progress. Did you know your brain thinks 70,000 times daily? This astonishing number highlights just how amazing the human brain truly is. Each day, our minds are buzzing with thoughts that can range from the mundane, like what to eat for breakfast, to the profound, such as pondering the meaning of life. These thoughts don't just pop up randomly, they represent the brain's incredible multitasking capabilities. With a complex network of neurons firing away, our brains process information, make decisions, and generate ideas almost simultaneously. Imagine all the things you juggle daily: work, school, relationships, hobbies. Your brain is working tirelessly to help you navigate through it all. Even while you're focused on one task, your brain is quietly handling countless background tasks, keeping everything running smoothly. This constant stream of thoughts is essential for problem-solving and creativity. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember the power of your brain and its remarkable ability to think, analyze, and innovate. Believe it or not, kindness shapes children's futures. Research shows that kindness, parenting, and education play a crucial role in how children develop. When adults exhibit compassion, empathy, and patience, kids tend to mirror these positive behaviors. This modeling doesn't just help them learn to be caring, it also strengthens their social connections and boosts their self-esteem. Moreover, in schools where kindness is promoted, bullying tends to decrease and cooperation among students increases. This highlights how vital it is to nurture emotional intelligence in educational settings. Kindness isn't just a nice quality, it's a powerful tool that can lead to better academic performance and a strong sense of community. Encouraging kindness at home or in school can create an environment where children feel safe and valued, allowing them to thrive both socially and academically. So the next time you show a little compassion, remember that you're not just being nice, you're actively shaping a brighter future for the kids around you. Let's uncover the truth about tigers and water. Many people picture tigers as fierce land predators, but did you know they are exceptional swimmers? Tigers have a surprising affinity for water, enjoying a good dip just as much as they love to stroll through their forest homes. From a young age, tiger mothers take the initiative to teach their cubs about the importance of water. This training helps the young tigers acclimate to their environment, making swimming not just a fun activity, but a vital skill for survival. Whether it's cooling off in a river on a hot day or pursuing prey like deer, being comfortable in the water can make all the difference. Swimming also helps tigers move between islands and larger landmasses, expanding their territory. So the next time you think of these majestic big cats, remember that they are just as at home in the water as they are on land. Isn't that fascinating? Most people don't know this, but cattle pastures are vast. Over 1/3 of all land in the contiguous United States is dedicated to grazing cattle, totaling an incredible 654 million acres. That's roughly equivalent to 2.6 million square kilometers, making up a striking 35% of the entire land area. This extensive use of land highlights the significance of beef production within American agriculture. When we account for cropland that specifically grows feed for these animals, the land used for this industry swells to 41%. It's astounding to think that each burger or steak you savor comes from such expansive landscapes. Moreover, these pastures contribute to significant economic activity, providing jobs and livelihoods for numerous farmers across the nation. Yet the reliance on these lands also brings challenges, including land management dilemmas and environmental concerns. As we relish the delicious products stemming from this vast agricultural system, it's essential to balance our consumption with a commitment to sustainable practices that protect these landscapes for future generations. Isn't it eye-opening to consider how cattle pastures shape our food systems? Turns out, the truth is that the ampersand has a fascinating history. This iconic symbol, shaped like a dance between the letters E and T, originates from the Latin word et, which means and. It dates back to ancient Roman times, where scribes began merging these letters to create a more fluid and stylish way to denote addition. Over centuries, the ampersand's design morphed into the elegant character we know today. It gained popularity not just as a punctuation mark, but also as an artistic element that inspires writers, artists, and designers alike. In various languages and cultures, the ampersand has become a symbol of connection and creativity. It adorns everything from book titles to logos, proving that this simple character carries a rich narrative and continues to be a beloved part of our written language. Isn't it amazing how a small symbol can pack such a hefty historical punch? Have you ever wondered why we can smell water? Humans have an extraordinary ability to detect the smell of water, particularly a compound known as geosmin, at concentrations so low that they reach just 5 parts per trillion. This surprising sensitivity is even stronger than sharks' famous ability to detect blood in the water. So why did we develop such a keen sense? It likely evolved to help our ancestors find fresh water, which is crucial for survival. In nature, staying near water sources means better chances for life, as water is vital not only for drinking, but also for growing food and supporting other species. Thus, our noses have become finely tuned instruments to sniff out this essential resource. Imagine walking in a forest and catching a whiff of fresh, earthy water from miles away. This remarkable ability highlights how evolution shapes our senses to meet basic needs. What a fascinating connection to our environment. Have you ever cracked open a Christmas cracker? These fun holiday staples bring joy to British tables during the festive season. Christmas crackers were invented in 1847 by Tom Smith, a sweet maker from London. The clever concept behind these crackers is simple yet delightful. When 2 people pull on either end, they make a joyful popping sound that adds excitement to any celebration. Inside, you'll often find small toys, silly jokes, or colorful paper crowns that make for great conversation starters. Families and friends gather around to enjoy the surprises, often bursting into laughter while sharing jokes. While originally just a sweet treat, Smith's invention quickly evolved into this beloved holiday tradition. Every year, millions of crackers are pulled, contributing to the laughter and fun of Christmas dinners. So whether you're wearing the crown or giggling at the jokes, Christmas crackers spark joy and create lasting memories, making them a charming part of this festive time. Have you joined in this cheerful tradition yet? Fashion is changing. Are you ready for sustainability? More and more brands are focusing on sustainability. Major players like Patagonia and Stella McCartney are leading the way by using eco-friendly materials and promoting recycling initiatives. It's not just about creating stylish clothes anymore. It's about making a positive impact on the planet. Sustainability in fashion means that companies are looking at the entire life cycle of their products, from design to production and even after the clothes are worn. Circular fashion systems are becoming popular, which encourage consumers to recycle and repurpose their clothing instead of tossing it in the landfill. This shift is important because the fashion industry has a significant influence on our environment, with waste and pollution being major concerns. By choosing sustainable fashion, you're not just making a fashion statement, you're also supporting efforts to reduce environmental damage and promote responsible consumer habits. Are you ready to make more conscious choices in your wardrobe? Most people don't know this, but gum burns calories. Chewing gum is not just a tasty treat. It can actually help you burn around 20 calories every hour. This surprisingly effective activity engages your jaw muscles while providing a fun way to keep your mouth busy. Imagine multitasking, enjoying your favorite flavor and burning a few calories at the same time. The best part? You don't even have to hit the gym to reap some benefits. While it may not replace a workout, chewing gum can serve as a simple addition to your daily routine. Whether you're at your desk, in class, or relaxing at home, popping a piece of gum can aid in calorie burning without much thought. Staying active doesn't have to be a chore, and sometimes the smallest actions can contribute to your overall health. So next time you grab a stick of gum, remember you're doing more than just freshening your breath. You won't believe this about Thomas Jefferson. While most people know him as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson also had a quirky side that led to the invention of the coat hanger. This everyday item may seem mundane, but it highlights how Jefferson's genius extended beyond politics into practical innovations. Invented during a time when fashion was flourishing, the coat hanger helped people neatly organize their clothing, making it easier to store and display garments. Jefferson's curiosity and creativity inspired him to enhance everyday life, showcasing his belief in the importance of utility and design. Even in the world of fashion, this founding father made his mark, proving that innovative thinking can stem from unexpected places. So next time you use a coat hanger, remember that Jefferson's legacy includes not just democracy, but also a bit of style. What if I told you bats take baths upside down? It's true, these fascinating creatures have a unique way of keeping clean, using gravity to their advantage. When bats want to bathe, they hang upside down, allowing the water to drench their bodies easily. This remarkable position helps them reach those tricky spots that need a good wash. You might be surprised to learn that bats use their wings and feet to splash water onto themselves, making the most of their environment. Not only does this method keep them clean, but it also plays a crucial role in their health. Bats often live in colonies, so maintaining hygiene is essential to prevent the spread of diseases. These clever creatures have adapted their bathing technique to fit their lifestyle, showing us that even the most unusual animals can have practical solutions for everyday chores. The next time you see a bat fluttering around, think about how it keeps its fur clean and healthy in such an extraordinary way. Why exactly does a rich vocabulary improve mental health? Research indicates that having a diverse vocabulary might actually help shield us from depression. When people possess a wider range of words to express their emotions, they become better equipped to process and manage their feelings. This skill, known as emotional granularity, allows individuals to pinpoint and articulate their moods more precisely, enhancing self-awareness and emotional resilience. For instance, someone who can differentiate between feeling anxious and feeling bored can address their emotions more effectively. This leads to better communication with others, fostering connections and relationships that bolster happiness. In essence, by expanding our vocabulary, we not only become better communicators, but also potentially safeguard our mental well-being. So next time you learn a new word, remember that you might just be investing in your happiness. Believe it or not, we spend half an hour blinking. This fascinating fact reveals just how important blinking is for our eyes. On average, a person blinks about 15 to 20 times per minute, adding up to around 30 minutes each day with our eyes closed, even if we don't realize it. Blinking serves several vital functions. It keeps our eyes moist by spreading tears, removes small particles like dust, and protects our eyes from bright lights. Have you ever noticed how your vision can get fuzzy when staring at screens for too long? That's because we tend to blink less in these situations, leading to dry eyes and discomfort. So next time you find yourself glued to a screen, remember to take a break and give your eyes a good blink. It's a simple act, but it plays a huge role in keeping our vision clear and comfortable. Why not check how often you blink today? Discover Greece's hidden treasure of 6,000 islands. Did you know that Greece has approximately 6,000 islands scattered across the Aegean and Ionian Seas? This incredible number makes its archipelago one of the largest in the entire world. Among these islands, only around 227 are inhabited, each boasting its unique charm and character. Some islands, like Santorini and Mykonos, are famous for their stunning views, vibrant nightlife, and rich history. Others, like Naxos and Paros, are known for their lovely beaches and traditional villages. The beauty of these islands isn't just in their landscapes, it's also about the cultural experiences they offer. Island hopping in Greece lets you explore ancient ruins, enjoy delicious Mediterranean cuisine, and soak up the sun on beautiful shores. With so much to discover, which islands would you want to visit first? Have you ever wondered how Friends changed television? The beloved sitcom Friends not only captured the hearts of millions, but also set records in actor salaries. By the final season, each main cast member brought home an astonishing $88 million. This remarkable figure showcases just how successful the show became over its 10 seasons, airing from 1994 to 2004. The chemistry between the six friends, Rachel, Ross, Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Phoebe, kept viewers glued to their screens. Their relatable stories of love, friendship, and everyday struggles resonated across generations, making Friends a cultural phenomenon. The show's popularity spurred merchandise, spin-offs, and endless reruns, ensuring its legacy lives on. The hefty paychecks for the cast reflected both their talent and the show's massive ratings. It wasn't just about laughs. Friends revolutionized how sitcoms were produced, paving the way for ensemble casts and big network deals. Ultimately, its impact on the entertainment industry remains significant, making many wonder, can a show ever match the magic of Friends? Did you know that ants live in megahives? In a fascinating example of teamwork and adaptation, certain ant species have turned a tree into a complex ecosystem that resembles a bustling megahive. These industrious insects have created an extensive network of tunnels and nests that spread throughout the tree's branches and roots. As they dig and build, they not only find shelter, but also collaborate to maintain their home. This incredible transformation showcases the ants' remarkable ability to create thriving communities in unexpected places, demonstrating nature's creativity at its finest. Within this intricate system, the ants can nurture their young, store food, and protect themselves from predators. The tree itself becomes a vibrant habitat filled with life, demonstrating how even ordinary environments can support extraordinary ecosystems. Isn't it amazing what these tiny creatures can do? Have you ever wondered why you can't fold paper endlessly? It turns out a standard A4 piece of paper can't be folded more than 8 times. This limitation arises because every time you fold the paper, it doubles in thickness, making it harder to fold further. As the thickness increases, your ability to apply enough force to fold it again decreases significantly. However, in a fascinating twist, the record for the most folds belongs to Brittany Gallivan. In 2002, she managed to fold a single strip of tissue paper, measuring an impressive 1.2 kilometers long, a whopping 12 times. Brittany's achievement shows that the type of paper and its length can dramatically change the outcome. So next time you try to fold that A4 paper, remember that while it might become too thick to fold, with the right conditions and creativity, amazing feats can be accomplished. Here's something incredible about the Sahara Desert. Most people think of the Sahara as endless sand dunes, but actually, only about 1/4 of this massive desert is covered in sand. The rest is a fascinating mix of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and stony deserts. Imagine vast stretches of rugged terrain that stretch for miles, where the scenery changes dramatically from one corner to another. The Sahara spans 3.6 million square miles, making it one of the largest deserts on Earth, and its diverse landscapes support various ecosystems. You can find unique plants and hardy animals that have adapted to thrive in these tough conditions. From the towering cliffs to the silent plains, the Sahara is more than just a sea of sand. It's a complex tapestry of natural wonders waiting to be explored. Isn't it amazing how much variety exists in such an extreme environment? Ever thought about why giraffes have those funny horns? Giraffes sport unique features called ossicones, which are not your typical horns. Instead, they start off primarily made of cartilage, similar to what you find in your nose and ears. As giraffes grow older, these ossicones undergo a fascinating transformation, hardening into bone. This process helps protect the giraffe's head during the playful sparring matches they have with each other, as they butt heads to establish dominance. Did you know that both male and female giraffes have ossicones? However, males tend to have thicker and more pronounced ones, especially as they reach adulthood. These horns not only serve a functional purpose, but also add to the giraffe's distinctive silhouette, making them instantly recognizable on the African savanna. The next time you see a giraffe, take a moment to appreciate those unique horns and the interesting story behind them. Here's a wild fact about long word fears. The term for this unusual phobia is actually one of the longest words in the dictionary. Known as hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia, this tongue twister can seem pretty ironic to those who find it hard to even say. Imagine feeling anxious about a word that's over 30 letters long. This irony adds a touch of humor when you consider that people who struggle with this fear often have to confront the very thing that troubles them. The fear usually stems from a combination of anxiety about speaking in public and the overwhelming nature of long, complicated words. In a world full of syllables, those who experience this fear might face a unique challenge when trying to describe their phobia or even read aloud. It's a funny yet serious reminder of how language connects us and can also create unexpected hurdles. What saved the iconic cathedral from destruction? In the 19th century, a stunning cathedral faced the terrifying threat of demolition due to years of neglect. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness, the heir to the Guinness Brewery, this historic building was lovingly restored in the 1800s. Guinness recognized the cathedral's cultural worth and took action to preserve this gem for future generations. Today, visitors to the cathedral can explore a modern visitor center and museum that tell the fascinating story of Ireland's rich history. Walking through its awe-inspiring architecture, one can feel the echoes of time and heritage that shaped the nation. The cathedral now stands not only as a place of worship, but also as a vibrant cultural heritage site that attracts people from all over the world. Its restoration reflects the importance of valuing and protecting our historical landmarks. So whether you're a history buff or just curious about Ireland's past, this cathedral offers a glimpse into the nation's soul. Did you know 2015 had blockbuster film records? That year was phenomenal for the movie industry, as 4 of the top 7 highest-grossing films of all time hit theaters. Among these giants were Avengers: Age of Ultron, Furious 7, Jurassic World, and the highly anticipated Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Each of these films broke box office records, delighting fans and creating unforgettable cinematic experiences. Avengers: Age of Ultron brought superhero excitement to a whole new level, while Furious 7 thrilled audiences with its high-octane action and emotional storyline. With dinosaurs making a grand return in Jurassic World, it reignited the love for these prehistoric creatures. Lastly, the long-awaited continuation of the Star Wars saga got audiences everywhere buzzing with excitement. What do these epic films say about our love for storytelling and adventure? Let's uncover the truth about the dugong. This fascinating marine mammal found along the coasts of the Indian Ocean and parts of the Western Pacific is often mistaken for a manatee or a sea cow. What makes the dugong so special is its exclusive diet of seagrass, which has earned it the nickname sea cow due to its herbivorous habits and grazing lifestyle. In fact, dugongs play a vital role in maintaining the health of underwater ecosystems by promoting seagrass growth. Surprisingly, these gentle creatures are more closely related to elephants than to seals, showcasing the incredible diversity of life on our planet. With their unique adaptations and important ecological role, dugongs are a reminder of the wonders of marine life. Sadly, they face threats from habitat loss and hunting. So how can we help protect these amazing sea cows and their vulnerable habitats? Did you know Daniel Day-Lewis went hunting for a movie role? In preparation for his intense role in The Last of the Mohicans in 1992, actor Daniel Day-Lewis fully immersed himself in the life of his character, Hawkeye. This commitment led him to learn vital survival skills, including tracking, fishing, and making his own fire. He took this dedication a step further by adopting a strict diet, refusing to consume anything he hadn't killed himself. Imagine the transformation. Living in the wilderness for weeks, he truly became one with nature, honing his instincts and abilities as a hunter. Day-Lewis's dedication to authenticity didn't just impress audiences, it also showcased the lengths actors might go to for their craft. This fascinating approach raises questions about how far one should go to embody a character. Would you be willing to embrace such a lifestyle for a role? Here's a wild fact about Tesla's Model Y. This innovative electric car boasts an advanced heat pump that actually uses waste heat from its electronics to keep the cabin warm during chilly weather. Imagine being able to stay warm without draining your battery. This clever design is especially important when temperatures drop, as traditional heating methods can take a toll on your driving range. By recycling this waste heat, Tesla enhances energy efficiency and maximizes the distance you can travel on a single charge. In winter conditions, this means less worry about running low on battery while trying to stay cozy. With such smart technology in place, the Model Y is not just about speed or cool features, it's also about making your driving experience better in all seasons. How amazing is that? Did you know that wild pigs are costing us billions? The United States is grappling with a serious issue: invasive wild pigs, which are estimated to cause about $1.5 billion in damages every year. With a population of between 5 and 6 million spread across at least 35 states, these animals are more than just a nuisance. They wreak havoc on crops and natural ecosystems. Their rooting and foraging behaviors can destroy farmland, leading farmers to incur significant costs for repairs and pest control. These wild pigs also compete with local wildlife for food and habitat, disrupting the balance of our ecosystems. Communities spend millions trying to manage their populations, implementing measures like hunting and fencing to keep them at bay. With such a hefty price tag and the potential for serious ecological consequences, it's clear we need to address the wild pig problem. What can be done to mitigate their impact? Here's what actually happens when kidneys regulate urine. The kidneys are incredible organs, and one of their key players is a group of specialized cells known as the macula densa. These cells act like little sensors, closely monitoring the chemical composition of the fluid flowing through the kidneys. When the macula densa detects changes in substances like sodium or chloride, it sends signals to other parts of the kidney to adjust the amount of urine produced. If there's too much sodium, the kidneys will hold on to water, reducing urine output and helping maintain balance in the body. Conversely, if sodium levels drop, the kidneys will increase urine production, getting rid of excess fluid. This smart regulation helps control blood pressure and keep our bodies in equilibrium. So the next time you think about your kidneys, remember the vital role of the macula densa in keeping everything running smoothly. You won't believe this about coal power plants. While many people fear nuclear energy, coal power plants actually emit up to 100 times more radiation than nuclear facilities when generating the same amount of energy. This surprising fact stems from the presence of radioactive elements like uranium and thorium found in coal ash. When coal is burned, these harmful elements are released into the air, contributing to environmental pollution and health risks. Although nuclear power produces some radioactive waste, its overall emissions are significantly lower. This alarming comparison highlights the urgent need for cleaner energy sources. As we move towards a greener future, understanding the hidden dangers of conventional energy production is crucial. Could a shift from coal to more sustainable alternatives help us protect the planet and our health? Why exactly does the mantis shrimp strike so fast? This vibrant creature is not just a pretty face in the sea, it's a superhero of the marine world. With a punch that can reach the speeds of over 50 miles per hour, the mantis shrimp becomes a force to be reckoned with. Imagine striking faster than a blink of an eye. Their rapid punches can shatter shells and even crack aquarium glass, which is how they earn the nickname nature's boxer. But how does it do that? The secret lies in their unique structure of limbs and a special spring mechanism that stores energy, allowing for explosive movement. This speed isn't just for show, It helps them catch prey and defend themselves against predators. Plus, their colorful shells and fascinating eyes, capable of seeing polarized light, make them a marvel of evolution. Isn't it amazing how such a small creature has such incredible abilities? This might surprise you, a hostage rescue twist. In 1996, a woman found herself in a terrifying situation when she was taken hostage at knife point. Instead of trying to escape on her own, she made a bold and unexpected move. With her captor in the car, she drove directly toward a police blockade. This daring decision ultimately led to a dramatic and swift resolution to the crisis. The officers, alerted to her perilous situation, acted quickly to rescue her and apprehend the hostage taker. This remarkable encounter shows not only the bravery of the woman involved, but also the importance of quick thinking in dangerous situations. While many might have panicked, her quick decision turned the tide in her favor. Can you imagine the relief felt by her family and the police when they saw her driving straight into safety? Believe it or not, ostrich eyes are enormous. These fascinating birds have eyes that are not only larger than their brains, but also bigger than their heads. This remarkable size gives ostriches a significant advantage in the wild. With their large eyes, they can see predators from far away, which is crucial for their survival. Imagine being able to spot danger while calmly munching on some grass. Their keen vision helps them stay one step ahead of predators like lions and hyenas. Interestingly, ostriches also have a unique adjustment capability, enabling them to detect movement even at long distances. This evolutionary trait showcases how important vision is in the animal kingdom, particularly for ground-dwelling species like the ostrich. So next time you see one of these incredible birds, remember that their gigantic eyes are crucial for their survival. Did you know that magnets can lead you astray? In 1981, a group of adventurers found themselves lost in a dense jungle, facing a dangerous situation when their compass suddenly malfunctioned. The culprit? A souvenir magnet one of them had purchased on a previous trip. This unexpected turn left them wandering aimlessly for 3 long days, battling the elements and their growing anxiety. Fortunately, not all hope was lost. A wise member of their group stepped up, sharing practical survival advice that proved invaluable. From gathering rainwater to foraging for edible plants, this knowledge helped the adventurers stay alive while they figured out a way back. Their experience teaches us an important lesson. Always be aware of how everyday items can impact our tools, and that knowledge from a trusted source can be the difference between survival and danger. Here's a wild fact about hippos. The hippopotamus, often misunderstood as a gentle giant, is surprisingly well suited for life in the water. These massive creatures spend a large portion of their time submerged, gracefully gliding beneath the surface to keep cool under the hot sun. What's fascinating is that, despite being herbivores munching on grasses, hippos possess some of the longest teeth of any land mammal. Their impressive canines can grow over 50 centimeters long. While they primarily eat plants, these formidable teeth are sharp enough to defend themselves if they feel threatened. Hippos can be quite territorial, especially in the water, and their weight combined with those massive jaws makes them one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. So while they might seem calm and lazy, don't be fooled. Hippos are powerful swimmers ready to protect their turf when necessary. Can you picture a supernova changing Earth's fate? About 360 million years ago, a massive explosion from a supernova, which is a star that burns out spectacularly, possibly wiped out up to 75% of life on our planet. This explosive event occurred around 65 light-years away, yet its powerful cosmic rays had a dramatic effect on the Earth. The explosion unleashed intense radiation that severely depleted the ozone layer, which protects us from the sun's harmful rays. With the ozone layer weakened, plants and animals faced increased exposure to solar radiation, leading to widespread ecological turmoil. This event reflects how interconnected the universe is, showing that even distant stellar phenomena can influence life on Earth. As scientists study ancient records and geological evidence, they continue to uncover how such cosmic events shape the evolution of life. It serves as a reminder of how fragile our planet can be in the grand scale of the cosmos. Who Who knows what other mysterious events could have influenced Earth's history? What if I told you warmth can make us kinder? Recent studies reveal that when temperatures rise, so too can our tendency to behave generously and socially. This intriguing phenomenon is referred to as the warmth heuristic. It suggests that our physical environment, particularly the warmth we feel, can significantly influence our emotional state. In warmer conditions, people are often more inclined to trust others and cooperate in social situations. Imagine stepping out on a sunny day. That pleasant warmth is not just good for your skin, but also boosts your mood. When warmth permeates our surroundings, it promotes feelings of psychological comfort, reducing barriers between individuals and encouraging connection. This means that a simple change in temperature could lead to more helpful behavior and community spirit. What can we learn from this connection between temperature and kindness? Perhaps fostering warmth, both physical and emotional, can help create a more caring society. What if I told you ducks can be cannibals? It might sound shocking, but ducks sometimes engage in cannibalistic behavior, especially when they're bored or stressed due to overcrowded living conditions, poor air circulation, and not getting enough food. Imagine being stuck in a cramped space with limited resources. It can lead to some unusual habits. When ducks don't have enough stimulation or space to roam and peck around, they may start nipping at each other, harming their flock mates. The only well-known solution to curb this behavior is a procedure called beak trimming. This process involves removing a small portion of the upper bill's rim, which can prevent ducks from causing serious injury to one another. By ensuring ducks have a comfortable environment with room to move and proper nutrition, we can help them thrive and avoid these alarming behaviors. So how can you create a better habitat for these fascinating birds? Have you ever heard of Haagen-Dazs expanding fast? A Chinese company called Haagen-Dazs is shaking up the fast food scene by surpassing McDonald's for the number of locations. By 2025, Haagen-Dazs is expected to have over 46,000 shops around the globe, while McDonald's will fall to around 43,000. This impressive growth highlights not just the rising popularity of ice cream and tea in many countries, but also the changing dynamics in the fast food market. With unique flavors and tempting offerings that cater to diverse tastes, Haagen-Dazs is attracting customers of all ages. Meanwhile, McDonald's, once the unquestioned leader, has seen its dominance challenged. Consumers are increasingly drawn to sweet treats and refreshing drinks, making Haagen-Dazs a go-to choice. Will we soon see more Haagen-Dazs shops than Golden Arches in your area? Hard to believe, but monkeys have a festival too. In Lockbury, Thailand, a unique celebration takes place every year, honoring the beloved local macaque monkeys. Since 1989, this lively festival has transformed into a vibrant event featuring extravagant banquets filled with fruits, vegetables, and delightful desserts. The festival's main purpose is to express gratitude to these monkeys for their role in boosting local tourism. Visitors flock to Lockbury each year, eager to witness the charming monkeys enjoying their feast while creating unforgettable memories. Families and tourists savor the atmosphere, sharing joy and laughter in a colorful display of community spirit. This remarkable event not only celebrates wildlife, but also promotes conservation awareness, showcasing the special bond between the people of Lockbury and their playful primate neighbors. Isn't it fascinating how a festival can bridge the gap between nature and culture? Here's a wild fact about Ivan the Terrible. Ivan IV, who ruled Russia in the 1500s, was the first person to officially hold the title of Tsar. This title, derived from the Latin word Caesar, signified his authority and ambitions to be a sovereign ruler. Known for his fierce and sometimes ruthless governance, Ivan worked to centralize power in Russia and diminish the influence of the nobility. He was famous for his unpredictable behavior, leading to both reforms and widespread fear among his subjects. One notable event during his reign was the establishment of the Oprichnina, a state policy that allowed him to eliminate opponents through various means, including violence. Ivan's reign marked a pivotal period in Russian history, laying the groundwork for future czars. Despite his harsh methods, he also contributed to cultural and territorial expansion, unifying Russia under a single ruler. The impact of his rule is still debated today. How do you think he shaped modern Russia? You won't believe how strangler figs grow. These fascinating plants start their journey as tiny seeds, often left behind by birds or other animals in the crevices of large trees. As the seeds sprout, the strangler fig sends its roots downwards, simultaneously wrapping around its host tree. This clever tactic helps the fig secure nutrients and moisture, but it also restricts the host tree's access to essential resources. Over time, this competition can be devastating, often leading to the demise of the host tree. Eventually, the strangler fig grows into a hollow trunk where the host tree once thrived. While they may sound destructive, strangler figs are crucial for many ecosystems. They provide food and shelter for a variety of wildlife, including birds, insects, and mammals. Their unique growth strategy showcases nature's ingenuity and the delicate balance of survival. Can you imagine such a spectacular life cycle? Prepare to be amazed by tree man syndrome. This rare condition, scientifically linked to HPV, causes the body to develop massive wart-like growths that can resemble tree bark. These protrusions can appear all over the body, particularly on the hands and feet, leading to both physical and emotional challenges. Imagine struggling with everyday tasks because your skin has developed such unusual formations. The condition arises from a failure in the immune system, which normally keeps the virus in check. Without this defense, HPV takes control, and the growths can multiply significantly. Those living with tree man syndrome often face social stigma and isolation, making awareness and understanding essential. There have been inspiring stories of individuals overcoming these challenges through treatment options and support, showing resilience and hope. Want to know more about how this condition affects lives? What if I told you about Tesla's amazing tribute? In Palo Alto, California, a striking statue of Nikola Tesla stands tall, not just as a tribute to the brilliant inventor, but also as a hotspot for modern technology. This impressive structure pays homage to the man who profoundly changed our understanding of electricity and technology. But here's the cool part. It offers free Wi-Fi to everyone who visits. That's right. While admiring the statue, people can connect to the internet, making it a popular spot for tech enthusiasts and visitors alike. This unique blend of art and utility captures the spirit of innovation that Tesla championed. So if you ever find yourself in the heart of Silicon Valley, take a moment to appreciate this fascinating monument that honors the past while serving the needs of today's digital world. Isn't it delightful how the legacy of a genius like Tesla lives on in such creative ways? Ever wondered how air changes train sounds? The sound of a train traveling down the tracks can change based on the water content in the air, a fascinating phenomenon controlled by physics. When the humidity is high, water particles linger in the air, allowing sound waves to travel more effectively. This can make distant trains sound clearer and louder. In contrast, when the air is dry, those sound waves struggle to move, leading to muffled or softer sounds. The next time you hear a train in the distance, pay attention to the weather. You might notice how a rainy day brings those sounds out, while a dry, clear day might make them fade away. So next time you're listening to a train roll by, you'll know that it's not just your ears. It's the moisture in the air shaping the symphony of sounds around you. You won't believe this about the human jaw. It can exert a powerful bite force, between 120 and 160 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush bone. This impressive strength means that a human could bite through a finger as easily as munching on a carrot, yet most people never consider doing such a thing. Why? Psychological barriers and our natural instincts play a huge role. We know it's wrong and harmful, so we don't act on that potential, even if we technically could. This jaw strength has found its way into horror stories and zombie fiction, often exaggerating humanity's dark side. However, in reality, this force is more about survival and eating rather than aggression. It's fascinating to think about our anatomy. While our jaws are built for power, they also remind us of our moral choices. So next time you bite into something crunchy, appreciate those strong jaws, but remember their true purpose. Have you ever wondered why emperors wore dragon robes? Ancient Chinese emperors believed these magnificent garments had the unique ability to control the weather. Adorned with intricate patterns, the dragon robes were not just clothing, they were symbols of cosmic balance. The dragon itself represented strength, power, and good fortune, connecting the emperor to the universe. When the emperors donned these robes, they were seen as more than mere leaders. They became living embodiments of harmony between earthly and celestial forces. People believed that the emperor's ability to maintain weather and stability was crucial for agriculture and prosperity. If it rained or the sun shone at the right times, the emperor was praised for his divine connection to the heavens. Ultimately, these robes served as powerful reminders of the emperor's role in maintaining the delicate balance of nature and society. Isn't it fascinating how fashion can carry such deep meaning in history? Most people don't know this, but writing boosts memory. Studies show that writing things down can help improve your memory retention more effectively than typing. This happens because when you write by hand, you're engaging your brain in a unique way. The physical act of forming letters and words means your brain is more actively involved in the process. As you write, you're not just recording information, you're also processing and organizing it. This deeper engagement can help you understand and remember the material better. Typing may be faster, but it often turns into a mindless task where you don't truly absorb what you're documenting. So if you're cramming for an exam or trying to remember important ideas for work, consider grabbing a pen and paper. Not only will you be more likely to remember the information, but you might also find that it's a more enjoyable way to learn. Let's uncover the truth about the Spanish flu. The name Spanish flu is actually a bit of a misnomer, as it didn't actually start in Spain. The pandemic emerged in 1918, sweeping across the globe and causing immense tragedy. The name came about during World War I when Spain, remaining neutral, reported on the outbreak openly while other countries were busy censoring news that might affect morale. As a result, Spain became associated with the virus, leading many to wrongly believe it originated there. In fact, historical evidence suggests that the flu might have begun in the United States. This widespread disease infected roughly 1/3 of the world's population, showcasing how interconnected our world is. Understanding the origins of the Spanish flu helps us appreciate the challenges of global health and the importance of open communication during crises. Isn't it fascinating how a name can shape our understanding of history? You won't believe this about berries. Botanists have a specific definition for what qualifies as a berry, and it's quite surprising. According to these plant experts, a true berry must have 3 layers: an outer skin, a fleshy middle, and an innermost seed-containing layer. This definition excludes fruits like strawberries and raspberries, which many of us think of as berries, but they don't meet the criteria because their seeds are on the outside. On the flip side, fruits like bananas and tomatoes actually are true berries. Yes, that's right. Tomatoes, with their juicy interiors and seeds, fit into the berry category perfectly. So next time you enjoy a banana or slice a tomato, remember that you're indulging in a delightful berry experience. Isn't it fascinating how our everyday language can be so different from scientific definitions? Prepare to be amazed by Vika Bren's art. Vika Bren is a creative artist who takes body painting to a whole new level. Using her own skin as a canvas, she crafts stunning optical illusions that play tricks on the eyes. Imagine a butterfly resting on her arm or a beautiful landscape unfolding across her back. Her meticulous attention to detail allows her to create images that look almost 3-dimensional. Each design not only captivates the viewer, but also challenges what we think a body can represent. Bren manipulates perception expertly, making her art not just a display of skill, but a groundbreaking exploration of form and illusion. Whether in a gallery setting or on social media, her work sparks conversations about beauty and expression in unexpected mediums. The way she transforms herself into living art encourages us to see the world differently and appreciate the limitless potential of creativity. Have you ever thought that the human body could be a work of art in such a mind-bending way? Ever thought about why chainsaws were invented? Surprisingly, the chainsaw has an unexpected history that dates back to the 18th century. Originally, it wasn't designed for lumberjacks or clearing forests. Instead, it was developed as a surgical tool. Surgeons created a type of chainsaw specifically to assist in childbirth by cutting through pelvic bones during difficult deliveries. Imagine that. This innovative tool was crucial for helping mothers in tough situations, providing a faster and safer means to deliver babies when complications arose. The chainsaw was equipped with a small chain that allowed for greater precision and control during surgery. Over time, its design evolved, leading to the powerful machines we see today, used for cutting trees and clearing land. Who would have thought that this modern-day tool had such a vital role in medical history? Ever thought about why newborn rays resemble burritos? When you look at a bat ray or a stingray right after it's born, you might think it looks like a little bundle of joy wrapped tightly in its own fins. This clever survival trick is designed to keep these vulnerable creatures safe from predators as they make their way into the big, wide ocean. Immediately after birth, they stay snug and hidden, providing them with a valuable shield against hungry fish and other threats lurking around. Once they gain enough strength to swim, they break free from this protective wrap and venture into the open waters. This fascinating adaptation not only highlights the incredible ways nature works to ensure survival, but also illustrates the importance of safe havens during critical life stages for sea animals. So next time you think about the ocean's tiny inhabitants, remember how essential their beginnings are for life in the water. Ever thought about why Maris's record still matters? Roger Maris captured the world's attention in 1961 when he smashed 61 home runs in a single Major League Baseball season while playing for the New York Yankees. This phenomenal achievement didn't just make headlines. It also broke Babe Ruth's iconic record of 60 home runs, a milestone that had stood strong since 1927. Maris faced enormous pressure and scrutiny, making his feat even more remarkable. Fans were divided, with many still holding Ruth as the ultimate baseball hero. Maris's record is a captivating chapter in sports history. It represents not just an extraordinary athletic accomplishment, but also the intense competition of the era. As the years passed, new players have challenged this record, yet Maris' name lives on, reminding us of a thrilling race in baseball's past. So, what's your favorite memory of watching a legendary home run? Prepare to be amazed by iconic human constructions. The pyramids of Egypt and the stunning Taj Mahal are more than just beautiful sights. They are monumental achievements that shape our understanding of history and culture. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built over 4,500 years ago, stands as a testament to the engineering skills of ancient Egyptians, showcasing their ability to create structures that have withstood the test of time. Similarly, the Taj Mahal, constructed in the 17th century, is a breathtaking symbol of love and devotion, drawing millions of visitors each year. These constructions not only alter the physical landscape, but also influence art, architecture, and tourism globally. They invite us to reflect on the creativity and ambition of our ancestors. How have these remarkable sights inspired you or sparked your curiosity about history? Let's uncover the truth about Macaulay Culkin's funny name change. In a delightful twist, the beloved actor Macaulay Culkin decided to engage with his fans in a unique way by letting them pick his new middle name. This playful gesture led to his full legal name being officially changed to Macaulay Culkin. It's not just a quirky name, it highlights how celebrities can interact with their fans in fun and unexpected ways. The internet has transformed celebrity culture, creating a space where stars like Culkin can connect with their audience beyond traditional media. This lighthearted approach allows fans to feel more involved in their favorite celebrities' lives, while also giving the stars a chance to showcase their playful sides. Culkin's name change reflects a modern blend of humor and community that reminds us that fame doesn't always have to be serious. How cool is it to see such a creative connection between a celebrity and their fans? You won't believe what Valencia does for art. The Fallas Festival in Valencia is an amazing celebration of ephemeral art, where gigantic, intricate statues fill the streets, only to be set ablaze in a dazzling spectacle. Every March, locals and visitors come together to admire these massive creations. often depicting satirical scenes that reflect current events and social issues. Artists spend the entire year designing and building these masterpieces, using materials that create vibrant colors and textures. The night of the grand finale, called La Crema, the anticipation builds as the bonfires light up the night sky, transforming the city into a breathtaking display of flames. As the fire consumes the statues, it symbolizes purification and renewal, reminding everyone of the fleeting beauty of art. The energy, noise, and excitement create an atmosphere that captivates the heart and soul of Valencia. So next time you think of art, remember that in Valencia, it's not just about the beauty, but also about the joy of letting go. How many festivals can boast of such a fiery ending? Is it really true that Chimborazo is closest to space? Despite what most people think, the highest point on Earth when measured from the center of the planet is Mount Chimborazo, not Mount Everest. This may sound surprising because Everest stands taller above sea level, reaching 8,148 meters. However, due to the Earth's shape resembling a slightly squished sphere, it bulges at the equator. Chimborazo, located in Ecuador, is just over 6,263 meters above sea level, but it sits near the equator where the bulge is greatest. As a result, the summit of Chimborazo is actually about 6,268 meters from the Earth's center, making it the farthest point from the center and technically the closest point to space. This interesting fact challenges our perceptions of height and reminds us that Earth is not a perfect sphere. Next time someone mentions the highest mountain, you can share this amazing insight. Can you believe lightning storms reach 3,000 degrees Celsius? This incredible temperature is 6 times hotter than the surface of the sun. When lightning strikes during a storm, the electrical energy creates a rapid expansion of air, resulting in an explosive burst of heat. In fact, these superheated currents travel at astonishing speeds, generating bright flashes of light and loud thunderclaps that follow. Lightning can strike up to 100 times per second during a storm, bringing down trees and causing power outages in seconds. The remarkable phenomenon is not just a spectacular light show, it plays a vital role in our atmosphere. The intense heat produced helps to break apart nitrogen gas in the air, allowing it to combine with oxygen, creating nitrates vital for plant growth. Next time you see a storm, remember that each lightning bolt carries the energy of nature's fireworks, transforming the sky into a blazing spectacle. Isn't it amazing how something so beautiful can also be so fierce? Why does Al Worden hold the isolation record? During the Apollo 15 mission in 1971, Al Worden made history as he orbited the moon alone, reaching a distance of 2,235 miles from his crewmates. This remarkable feat earned him the title of the most isolated human on record. While his fellow astronauts David Scott and James Irwin descended to the lunar surface, Worden remained inside the command module, conducting important scientific observations and experiments. His journey into solitude was not just a physical distance, but also a challenge in communication. For part of his mission, he was completely cut off from contact with Earth or his fellow astronauts. Imagine being alone in the vastness of space, where the only company is your own thoughts and the rhythmic beeping of machines. Worden's unique experience highlights the isolation and courage required for space exploration, pushing the boundaries of human endurance and capability. His mission contributes to our understanding of space travel and the psychological aspects of being alone in an environment far from home. Would you have the guts to be so isolated? Did you know bobcats are North America's most common wildcat? These fascinating creatures, known for their tufted ears and short tails, are surprisingly adaptable. Bobcats can thrive in a variety of habitats, from dense forests to open deserts and even suburban areas. This adaptability allows them to find food and shelter almost anywhere. Their diet is quite diverse, consisting of small mammals like rabbits and rodents, which they hunt with incredible stealth and agility. Despite their common presence, bobcats often go unnoticed due to their solitary nature and excellent camouflage. They are crepuscular hunters, meaning they're most active at dawn and dusk, making sightings rare. Understanding the bobcat's role in the ecosystem helps us appreciate the importance of preserving their habitats. Have you ever spotted a bobcat in the wild? The next time you're out in nature, keep your eyes peeled. You might just catch a glimpse of this remarkable wildcat. Did you know light can make you sneeze? Around 1/3 of people experience a curious phenomenon known as the photic sneeze reflex. This reaction happens when someone steps into bright sunlight, prompting a sneeze. The reason behind this quirky response is believed to involve the trigeminal nerve, which helps process sensations in the face and also controls sneezing. When intense light hits our eyes, the nerve gets stimulated and can sometimes trigger a sneeze, even if no irritants are present. Sneezing in the sun is more common than you might think, but it affects individuals differently. Some might sneeze once, while others could find themselves in a sneezing fit. It's a fascinating example of how our bodies react to environmental changes. So if you find yourself sneezing unexpectedly when you step outside, now you know why. Isn't it amazing how our bodies can surprise us? Guess what really drives a snail's dinner time? Snails have an amazing secret weapon for eating: thousands of tiny teeth hidden on their long, sticky tongues. Unlike human teeth that are easily seen, these microscopic teeth work together like a tiny rasp. When a snail feeds, it extends its tongue, known as a radula, coated with these minute teeth. This unique dental structure allows snails to scrape food off surfaces, like plants and algae, effectively. Imagine a tiny conveyor belt of teeth working tirelessly to help a snail enjoy its meal. Some species can have over 20,000 teeth, making it one of nature's most impressive eating tools. So the next time you see a snail slowly munching away, remember how its extraordinary mouth makes dining so efficient. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on their feeding habits? Is it really true that dating apps lead to research partnerships? Two researchers recently made headlines by connecting through a popular dating app, surprising many who see these platforms as primarily for dating or casual encounters. Instead of finding love, they discovered a shared passion for their field and decided to collaborate on their academic work. This quirky but inspiring story highlights how technology is reshaping our social interactions, allowing people to connect in ways we never imagined. Dating apps facilitate not just romantic bonds, but also professional networking, creating unique opportunities for collaboration. As more people embrace these platforms, we might see a trend where friendships and professional partnerships blossom from what began as a quest for love. This unexpected outcome begs the question, how many more great ideas and partnerships are waiting to be sparked through the swipes and messages on our screens? Perhaps the next brilliant scientific discovery could very well come from a connection made on a dating app. Ever wondered about the ancient astrolabe's journey? This fascinating instrument played a vital role in navigation and astronomy, dating back to ancient Greece around the 2nd century BC. The astrolabe was ingeniously designed to help astronomers and sailors alike measure the position of stars and planets in the night sky. With its intricate craftsmanship, this device looked like a flattened disc with several rotating parts, allowing users to calculate celestial movements. Imagine ancient sailors relying on the astrolabe to find their way across treacherous seas, using the stars as their guide. It wasn't just a tool, it was a bridge between Earth and the cosmos. As the astrolabe spread through cultures, it evolved and inspired many other instruments, showcasing the brilliance of ancient science. Even today, the principles behind the astrolabe continue to influence modern navigation systems. So what can we learn from this remarkable invention about the connection between people and the stars? Did you know Japan launched the first cell network in 1979? This groundbreaking innovation changed how we communicate forever. Before this, the world relied mainly on landline telephones, which limited mobility. Japan's NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, developed the first commercial cellular network, allowing people to make calls while on the go. The system was called the 1G network, and it enabled users to connect through analog signals. This meant that instead of being tethered to a wall, you could chat and travel freely. The technology was revolutionary, paving the way for the mobile phones we use today. As the years went by, advancements in technology transformed these analog systems into digital ones, leading to faster, more reliable connections. Today, we're so accustomed to having instant communication at our fingertips, It's hard to imagine a time when that wasn't possible. The 1G network in Japan sparked a global cell phone revolution. Thankfully, we can now share moments with friends and family no matter where we are. Did you know a daredevil got stuck on Devil's Tower? In 1941, George Hopkins, an adventurous parachutist, performed a breathtaking leap from a plane, aiming for the top of Wyoming's famous Devil's Tower. However, when he landed, he quickly realized he had no safe way to get back down. Stranded at a dizzying height, Hopkins became a national sensation as news of his predicament spread like wildfire. Local climbers and rescue teams partnered up, facing the daunting challenge of lowering him to safety using ropes and their climbing skills. The rescue operation captivated the entire nation, with people eagerly following updates as they unfolded. Eventually, the determined climbers successfully reached Hopkins, turning his risky stunt into one of the most legendary tales in the history of Devil's Tower. This daring adventure not only cemented his name in history, but also highlighted the incredible courage of those who came to his aid. Survival experts of the animal kingdom revealed. Did you know that some animal species are extraordinary masters of survival? Many creatures possess incredible speed, endurance, and unique adaptations that help them thrive in their environments. For example, the cheetah is renowned for its unmatched speed, reaching up to 75 miles per hour in short bursts. Meanwhile, the Arctic fox showcases remarkable endurance, surviving in temperatures that plunge to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Not only do these animals adapt to their surroundings, but they also develop skills to hunt and evade predators effectively. Another fascinating survivalist is the kangaroo, which uses its powerful legs to cover great distances while conserving energy. It's a remarkable combination of speed and endurance that allows these animals to navigate their habitats and find food even in harsh conditions. Their ability to adapt to different situations makes them resilient in the face of challenges. So next time you think of survival, remember these incredible masters of the natural world. How do they keep thriving against all odds? Have you ever wondered why warm water isn't better? Many people believe that washing hands with warm water kills more bacteria than cold water, but that's not quite true. Research shows that the temperature of the water doesn't really matter when it comes to cleaning your hands. The secret to successful hand washing lies in using soap and the scrubbing action. Soap lifts dirt and germs off your skin, and scrubbing helps to physically remove those pesky bacteria. Whether you choose warm or cold water, the important part is to lather up with soap and scrub for at least 20 seconds. This way, you ensure that you're washing away harmful germs before touching your face or eating. So the next time you're at the sink, don't stress about the water temperature. Just remember to scrub up well and wash your hands frequently to keep those germs at bay. Guess what really drives young golfers like Michelle? At just 20 years old, Michelle made history by becoming the youngest participant to qualify for a major golf tournament. This impressive achievement showcases not only her incredible talent, but also her fierce ambition in a sport traditionally dominated by more experienced players. Starting her journey at a young age, Michelle embraced the challenges of rigorous training and competition, which fueled her passion for the game. Her dedication to perfecting her swing and improving her skills on the course has inspired many aspiring golfers worldwide. Michelle's story proves that age is just a number when it comes to reaching your dreams. She teaches us that hard work and determination can break barriers, opening doors for young athletes everywhere. What challenges will she conquer next as her career unfolds? Have you ever noticed the smell of rain? That delightful earthy scent you experience when rain begins to fall has a fascinating scientific explanation. This aroma, known as petrichor, is primarily caused by a chemical called geosmin, which is released by soil-dwelling bacteria as they break down organic materials. When raindrops hit the ground, they trap tiny bubbles of air that contain geosmin, releasing it into the atmosphere. It's amazing to think that what many perceive as just a refreshing scent is actually a signal of life thriving beneath our feet. Interestingly, certain plants and even some insects are drawn to the smell because it indicates a healthy environment, rich in nutrients. The next time you step outside after a rain shower and breathe in that distinctive smell, Remember, it's not just pleasant. It's nature's way of reminding us of the vital role soil bacteria play in our ecosystem. So the next time it rains, take a deep breath and appreciate the science behind that gorgeous aroma. Did you know Brad Pitt made soap for Fight Club? In the iconic movie Fight Club, both Brad Pitt and Edward Norton went beyond acting by learning the art of soap making. This dedication to realism added depth to one of the film's most memorable scenes. Soap is central to the story, symbolizing rebirth and consumerism, and it was essential for the actors to understand the process behind it. They attended workshops where they discovered the science of saponification, the process that transforms fat into soap. Imagine their surprise at how simple ingredients could create something so essential. Their hands-on experience helped deliver a more authentic performance, showcasing their commitment to the roles of Tyler Durden and the unnamed narrator. This level of preparation highlights how dedicated filmmakers and actors can enhance storytelling in unforgettable ways. How cool is it that they put so much effort into something like soap? Hard to believe, but a moth caused computer history. In 1947, a team of engineers at Harvard University was troubleshooting the Mark II computer when they stumbled upon an unexpected culprit for a malfunction: a moth trapped in a relay. This quirky moment not only resolved the computer's issues, but also sparked a new term in technology. The engineers carefully removed the insect and taped it into their logbook, playfully dubbing the event debugging. This term has since taken off and is now widely used to describe the process of finding and fixing errors in software and hardware. It's fascinating to think that a tiny moth played such a significant role in the evolution of computer science. Today, whenever developers encounter a glitch, they might just remember that funny incident from the past, reminding us that technology can be both serious and quirky at the same time. Ever thought about why the White House closed its doors? For over 56 years, this iconic building welcomed everyday citizens until a rowdy event in 1829 changed everything. During President Andrew Jackson's inauguration, a staggering 20,000 people flooded the grounds, hoping to catch a glimpse of their new leader. The celebration quickly spiraled into chaos as ecstatic crowds jostled for space and created a scene that felt more like a festival than a formal ceremony. In a twist, President Jackson had to make a dramatic escape through a window. To regain control, his aides concocted a clever plan. They lured people outside with the promise of whiskey and orange juice, clearing the building of its unwieldy guests. This wild day marked a turning point, leading to restrictions on public access that remain to this day. Can you imagine the White House filled with thousands of eager citizens? Ever thought about why time travel is so confusing? The grandfather paradox is a fascinating puzzle that challenges our understanding of time. Imagine going back to the past with the aim of stopping your grandparents from meeting. If you succeed, your parents would never be born, and neither would you. This creates a loop of contradictions. If you were never born, how could you go back in time to change the event in the first place? This paradox raises questions about how time and causality really work. Some theorists suggest alternate timelines might solve the problem, where changing one event creates a new reality without affecting your original existence. Yet time travel remains a topic of heated debate and endless imagination in science fiction. The mysteries of time could bring us great advancements, but can we ever truly grasp the complexities of the past and future? Have you ever wondered why bills can be so bizarre? In 2012, a woman in France received a jaw-dropping phone bill amounting to an astonishing 11.7 quadrillion euros. To put that into perspective, 1 quadrillion is equal to 1,000 trillion, while the entire global economy was valued at around 71 trillion euros that year. Imagine receiving a bill that was far beyond what even the richest country could generate in a year. Initially, the phone company insisted they couldn't correct what seemed to be an oddity, leaving the woman in disbelief. Eventually, they realized their colossal mistake and corrected the error, showing how important it is for companies to double-check their data. This wild incident serves as a reminder of how technology can sometimes lead to unbelievable situations, leaving us to wonder how something like this could happen in the first place. Why do some animals walk on their toes? This fascinating question leads us to the world of locomotion. Animals are classified based on how they walk, and two main categories are digitigrades and plantigrades. Digitigrades, such as dogs and birds, walk on their toes, which gives them an advantage in speed and agility. This toe-walking technique allows these animals to move quickly and quietly, helping them catch prey or escape predators. In contrast, plantigrades like humans and bears walk on the flats of their feet. This style of walking provides better stability and support, vital for standing upright and performing tasks. Think about it. When you walk barefoot, your heels touch the ground, which helps you balance and carry weight more effectively. Each method has evolved to suit an animal's lifestyle and environment. So the next time you see a dog running around or a bird hopping, consider how their unique walking style helps them thrive in their habitats. Here's what actually happens when you breathe on Mars. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, made up mostly of carbon dioxide, which makes it impossible for humans to breathe. With about 96% of its atmosphere being carbon dioxide and only a tiny fraction of oxygen, explorers would find it hard to survive without special equipment. This lack of breathable air presents significant challenges for future missions to Mars, where astronauts might face dangers from both the harsh environment and limited rescue options. Additionally, the thin atmosphere leads to extreme temperature changes, with some spots plunging to bitterly cold lows. As we plan for potential human exploration of the Red Planet, scientists are racing to develop technology that could create habitable environments or enable efficient life support systems. Understanding how to overcome these atmospheric hurdles is crucial if we are ever to set foot on Mars. Hard to believe, but chess makes you smarter. Research shows that playing chess can significantly enhance cognitive abilities. Studies reveal that chess players often have higher IQs and sharper problem-solving skills compared to those who don't play. This iconic game demands strategic thinking, foresight, and the ability to anticipate your opponent's moves, all of which are essential for boosting mental agility. As players navigate through complex scenarios on the board, they learn to think critically and creatively, which translates to better decision-making in real-life situations. Plus, engaging in chess can improve memory and concentration, as you must remember various positions and potential outcomes. Not only is it a fun pastime, but it also serves as a powerful mental workout. So why not grab a chess set and start enhancing your brain's potential today? Believe it or not, Sherlock Holmes changed forensic science forever. Created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, this brilliant detective didn't just solve mysteries. He laid the foundation for many forensic techniques that are essential in today's crime investigations. Holmes used footprint analysis, fingerprinting, and chemical forensics long before anyone else thought to apply these methods in real life. For example, his innovative use of plaster of Paris to preserve footprints allowed him to collect evidence effectively, a practice that is now a standard in forensic science. His adventures showcase the importance of observation and scientific logic, actions that would eventually inspire real-life detectives and forensic experts. Holmes's influence is still felt today, reminding us how storytelling can drive real-world change and innovation in techniques that help solve crimes. Did you know that Vikings named their swords? This fascinating tradition was more than just a unique touch. It infused each blade with identity and significance. Viking warriors often inscribed names on their swords, and these names were chosen for a reason. Some reflected the warrior's battle history, while others hinted at mythical beings or powerful spirits believed to protect the wielder during combat. Imagine wielding a sword named after a legendary hero. These names not only honored the weapon, but also elevated the status of the owner. Swords were seen as extensions of the warrior themselves, embodying their courage and skill in battle. The practice highlights how deeply intertwined their culture and weaponry were, as well as their belief in the supernatural. Vikings viewed their swords as more than mere tools. They believed each blade held a spirit, making it a vital part of their legendary tales and fierce battles. What if I told you the internet is a human right? The United Nations has officially recognized access to the internet as essential for everyone. This groundbreaking declaration highlights the role of digital connectivity in our daily lives, ensuring people across the globe can access crucial information, communicate easily, and engage in important conversations. In today's world, where most services and opportunities are online, not being connected can mean missing out on education, employment, and even healthcare. By declaring the internet a fundamental human right, the UN emphasizes that everyone should have the chance to participate in the digital age, regardless of their background or location. This step encourages countries to create policies that promote universal access and addresses the growing digital divide. How can we work together to make internet access a reality for all? Did Shamrock really try to make St. Patrick's Day official? In 1930, the spirited town of Shamrock, Texas, took a bold step by petitioning Congress to declare St. Patrick's Day a federal holiday. They aimed to celebrate and honor Irish heritage on a much larger scale. Even though Congress turned down the request, Shamrock didn't let that stop their enthusiasm. This vibrant town is renowned for its lively annual festivities, which attract visitors and locals alike who share a love for Irish culture. Each year, Shamrock transforms into a hub of fun with parades, music, and traditional Irish dance, all proudly showcasing the community's deep-rooted connection to Irish-American culture. Residents often dress in green and partake in various events that reflect their heritage. So while the petition didn't succeed, Shamrock's jovial celebration of St. Patrick's Day remains as strong as ever, making it a true gem for anyone wanting to experience this festive spirit. What if I told you about Australia's mate ban? In 2005, a surprising decision rocked the halls of the Australian Parliament. Staff members were banned from using the iconic term mate due to complaints from citizens. This raised eyebrows given that mate has long been a cherished part of Australia's cultural identity. Prime Minister John Howard quickly stepped in, voicing strong opposition to the ban. He argued that using mate reflects the friendly, informal nature of Australian society, where camaraderie is key. Within just 24 hours, the ban was lifted, allowing Parliament members to return to their good-humored, laid-back interactions. This incident not only highlighted the importance of cultural expressions but also sparked discussions about how language shapes our society. So how does a single word carry so much weight in defining a nation's character? You might be amazed by what dysgeusia does. Dysgeusia is the medical term for a surprising condition that impacts how we experience flavors. Have you ever thought that food doesn't taste quite right? Or maybe it feels bland despite being your favorite dish? That could be a sign of dysgeusia. This condition can distort our sense of taste, making food seem bitter, metallic, or even tasteless. It can arise from various factors such as certain medications, infections, or even neurological conditions. Imagine going out for a meal and enjoying the atmosphere, but everything on your plate seems unappealing. This disorder can affect anyone, but it's especially troubling for those who rely on their sense of taste for enjoyment or nutrition. Treating dysgeusia often involves addressing the underlying cause, whether that's adjusting medications or seeking medical advice. Understanding this condition could help you or someone you know navigate its challenges. Have you ever faced a taste bud mystery like this? Here's a wild fact about Mount Rushmore. This iconic landmark features a monumental sculpture carved directly into the granite mountainside, showcasing the towering faces of 4 former U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each impressive face measures around 59 feet high, making them visible from miles away. The ambitious project began in 1927, led by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, and took 14 years to complete. Workers used dynamite and chisels to bring this grand vision to life, overcoming challenging weather conditions and technical difficulties. The site has become a symbol of American history and democracy, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at the artistry and the vision that transformed a rugged mountain into a national treasure. Can you imagine standing before those giant faces, each representing a pivotal moment in the story of the United States? Mount Rushmore not only celebrates these great leaders, but also serves as a reminder of the hard work and determination that shaped the nation. What other incredible landmarks have such fascinating backstories? You won't believe this about virgin hair. Virgin hair, which refers to hair that has never been dyed, permed, or treated with chemicals, can fetch an eye-popping price on the market. Why is it so valuable? Well, this unaltered hair is in high demand for a variety of reasons, including its natural luster, strength, and ability to blend seamlessly with different hair types. Many people are choosing to sell their virgin hair, often bringing in hundreds or even thousands of dollars in return. The earnings can support significant life events, from funding education to starting a business. Due to its popularity, donors often face a flurry of offers in salons or online platforms. As the trend continues to grow, knowing exactly what virgin hair is and why it's sought after is crucial for both sellers and buyers. Have you ever considered the hidden value of your hair? Why exactly does the American flag have 50 stars? It all started with a high school student named Bob Heff in 1958. For a class project, Bob designed a flag featuring 50 stars, each representing an American state. Initially, his teacher graded the project with a B, but that soon changed. Bob's design was among over 1,500 submissions for a national competition. Remarkably, his concept was chosen, which led to the official adoption of the flag we proudly wave today. As a result, his grade was updated to an A. The 50 stars are arranged in 9 rows of alternating 5 and 6 stars, all set against a deep blue backdrop. This design symbolizes unity and the strength of the states coming together. Bob Heff's simple school assignment turned into a significant piece of American history, showing how creativity and passion can lead to extraordinary achievements.